Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. I don't sing very well, so I'm gonna stop singing. But what we're making today is a big, hearty breakfast. It's cold outside, so we need something warm early in the morning, correct? This is a Granny Smith apple, which is more tart than it is sweet. This is a Golden Delicious apple, which is more sweet than it is tart. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use both these apples. I'm only going to use 2 apples today because it's just I don't expect any company. I put a third cup sugar in here. Now, if you're using more apples, you just adjust these amounts to however much you're going to be using. Okay, so but for 2 apples, I believe a third cup sugar will be plenty. And then what we're going to do, we're going to add a teeny tiny bit, not even a whole pinch of salt to those. I know salt and apples go really good together. Okay. Then a little bit of cinnamon in that. You see that? I put a lot of cinnamon in it because I like cinnamon. Now, you don't want to use that much cinnamon without sugar, because sugar, believe it or not, is a pretty staunch spice. And I'm going to put a little bit of nutmeg on top of there, and a little bit of ginger on top of the sugar. Then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to toss them around inside the pan. Just toss them around. Like so. See that? Can you see it now? Alright. Well, anyway. Like I said before, it's cold outside. Really cold. And I need something comforting and warm for breakfast this morning. Alright, so I am peeling this apple. I covered you up there. Took the light out. I'm going to peel and pare these apples. There's a bad spot on that apple and I had to get rid of it. Okay. You know what's worse than finding a worm in an apple? Finding a half a worm in an apple. Okay. Granny's all peeled. Now let's get the sweet. The sweet The Golden Delicious pills are a little bit easier to peel. I'm going to tell you something, cooks. Hold on a minute. Okay, now if you haven't got one of these, I suggest you get one. This has been the most handy dandy tool, and it's got a serrated blade on it, so it's good for cutting up tomatoes. Alright, I'm almost done peeling this apple. You know, some people like to leave the peels on, and if you do, you got to wash the apples really good. Okay, now set this sugar mixture aside. And so I can grab the cutting board. Whoops, sorry about that, people. Alright, now that straight comes in handy, so I'll tell you, you'd be doing yourselves a favor if you get one of these. Handy dandy, I told you, handy dandy. Alright, let's turn it this way for a minute. I don't think I need to show anybody how to pare an apple. That one tried to escape. Did you see that Golden Delicious? Sometimes you gotta grab them. When I lived in Bowling Green, I was doing apples one time, and guess what? I had one roll all the way across the living room. Apples do not like to be cooked. But guess what? Well, they don't like to be cut up. They like to be cooked. Now, you got to understand, these apples will cook down. Like I said, I don't expect any company this morning. Well, I am bringing this pan back over because every time I get an apple ready, throw them in that sugar mixture, because you're going to leave them in there for a little while, okay? And let that sugar mixture juice up. And yeah, your apples will brown. That's okay. You really want them to do that anyway. You know, because they're exposed to the elements. I like to keep them a little thick. I cut that one a little thin. You might like them that thin. I don't know. It'll be okay. Won't hurt anything. Okay. I'm in a hurry. I'm hungry. Okay. So, if you mix the Granny Smith and the Golden Delicious together, you're going to get a flavor that can't be beat. When it comes to apples. And then stir that sugar mixture. See what I'm doing here? Coat those apples. Coat every one of them. Okay. Now, I got that done for y'all. I'm gonna let this be the first video of a comforting breakfast. You know, it's a comfort meal and breakfast. It's a hot meal, and it's cold outside. Very cold outside. As a matter of fact, the wind chills are like 3-4 below zero or something. Schools and businesses are having 2-hour delays and everything. But electricity's going fine. And as you know, I have an electric stove, so we are going to make a hearty breakfast this morning. All right. Spindly, 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 go down to video 2.